Okay, hi all. My name is Kira Williams and I'm here with We Apply. I am here to do some college profiling. College profile is basically when we look at a college, something that 11th and 12th, really all high school students should be doing. It gives you some insight to the college that you're looking to go to. In our college profiles, we're going to be focused on admissions, scholarships, tuition rates, and majors. So you can definitely do some more in depth searching. But if you're going to try to figure out what school you're going to go to, these are basics that you should know. So this college profile video focuses on Central Baptist College. Central Baptist College is a private college here in Conway, Arkansas, which is not too far from Little Rock, but just depends on where you live in the state. So we're going to learn a little bit about Central Baptist College today. So this is their homepage, and their website is, as you can see, www.cbc.edu. So pretty easy. Just kind of scrolling down on their page, they have, admissions, pretty easy to get to. Financial aid, we'll need that. Tells you a little bit about, why you should go to Central Baptist College. They have a blog, they have an event calendar. So definitely, if this is a school that you're interested in, please check out this website. And at the bottom was a button to get more information. So do so. All right. So starting with admissions, because for any school that you want to go to, you should definitely know what their admissions procedure is, what are the basic requirements to be admitted. So looking here, and I had to do a little bit of navigating, but I'm at first time entering students, which means you are a first time freshman. Okay, so it looks like their requirements. You have to pay an application fee. So that looks like it's $25. Okay. Next, you, of course, have to take those admissions tests. And it looks like they're looking for a 19 composite on the ACT or the SAT, a 1010. Okay. Along with a 510 on the reading and writing. Okay. This is necessary for unconditional admission. Again, if you don't know what unconditional admission means, that means so you don't have to take any remedial type courses, which means you will have to spend more money on tuition. The conditional admission just means that you have to take classes that ensure that you are ready for college level courses. Okay, so we definitely want to shoot for at least a 19, and that 19 is pretty flat amongst all the colleges in Arkansas. There's some that require 20, some that'll take a little bit lower, but I've seen 19 be the average. Okay, so once you are accepted into Central Baptist College, you'll have to turn in your immunization records. You have to pay a tuition deposit, $100 tuition deposit. If you're going to be staying on campus, you have to complete the housing application, and they have an on-campus and off-campus housing application. You have to do a $150 housing deposit if you're going to stay on campus. Submit your final official high school transcript or GED. Complete your FAFSA, and work with your admissions counselor to register for classes. Accept your financial aid and make arrangements or pay your bill in full. All right. So pretty simple on how to get in. $25, a 19 on the ACT for unconditional admissions, and a high school transcript with at least a 2.5. I don't think we mentioned that earlier. So pretty easy, right? All right. So let's look at the cost of tuition. Okay. So understanding the difference between a private and a public, private universities tuition generally higher. Okay. So if you watch any of the other videos of a public university, when we go over the tuition, you'll definitely see the difference. But starting here, per credit hour, the tuition is $490. So a typical amount for a full-time student, you will typically take 12 to 15 hours. That's an average. Some people go 18, the full blast. Some people just kind of stick with 12, but 15 is average. That is just tuition. So when you go to college, you will have to pay for fees. So these required fees are the fees, tuition and fees. Keyword, and fees. Okay. So let's just do a rough average. If we round 490 up to 500, and just to say, if I took 10 credit hours, it's going to be a little bit more, but if we round it up to 500, that's going to be a nice sum of change, right? So as I said, most people take 15. Okay. So 10 times 50 is 5,000. Let's add another 2,500, which will make your tuition around 7,500. That's tuition only. Remember, you have fees. Okay. And that's kind of a, really rough estimate based off of 15 hours. Okay. To get a more accurate picture, you should definitely search the website and see if you can find a tuition calculator. Most colleges have that. So I'm definitely going to suggest that. Okay. So, and here's some more information on fees, room and board, which is very important. So up here, all we did was calculate our tuition and fees. That's taking care of your cost of your classes. Okay, that has nothing to do with room and board. Okay, so per semester, keyword. So we just determined that up here, this is your tuition and fees are also per semester. So, tuition alone, about $7,500 per semester, plus whatever fees cost. Then you have to factor in your room and board. Okay. So we're looking at $3,750 or $4,500. Okay, depending on if you want a double room or a private room. It doesn't look like the private rooms cost that much more. So if it was me, I would opt in for a private room, but that's definitely up to the person. So these are important numbers to know. So just kind of going off a rough estimate of what we talked about here. Let's say you did a double room at $3,750. You pay for tuition for 15 credit hours. I mean, minus any other fees, just talking about room and board and tuition, you're probably looking at around somewhere between $10,000 and $11,000 a semester. Okay. Important numbers to know. Double that for a whole year is going to be around 20. And then it's going to be a little bit higher because you have to add fees and, all the other incidental things that you have to pay for. So just keep that in mind. Okay. So next, looking at scholarships, Central Baptist College, they do on there. I navigated to this because I went to financial aid. We saw that from the homepage. Okay. I had to navigate. So they do have different scholarships. So let's look at, they have endowed and cash scholarships. Let's see what that's about. So they have a list of scholarships that you should apply for. Okay. This is important to know. So these are donors that have created scholarship opportunities. Okay. These are private and these are only for the school. So it looks like the application deadline for 2018. It has passed, obviously. But if I were you, I would assume that the application deadline will be around the same for 2019. So it looks like the deadline is around March. Okay. So maybe March 2019. But that's good news for some, because that means you can still apply for these. And it looks like they have a pretty hefty list of them, which is amazing. Okay. We like to see scholarships. So if you decide to go to Central Baptist College, you know that they have some institutional aid that they can award you. And this is not even under their institutional aid. It's under their endowed and cash scholarships. But they have an endowed scholarship application that you have to fill out. Okay. Remember that due date, March 2018. All right. So looking at their institutional scholarships, they do have merit-based scholarships. They have performance-based scholarships. They have CBC college grants. Again, look at all of these. This college, while it might be more expensive, it has an amazing amount of scholarships that are available. So if you don't know anything about private colleges, just know that they cost more. But generally, that means that they have a little bit more to hand out to folks. Okay. So take a look at that. And then they even have Tulsa Days Community Service Scholarship. So how cool is that? I mean, there's money. Okay. And under the grant section, they just discussed the Pell Grant as well as the FSELG grant. And those are two kinds of grants that you get through the FAFSA. Okay. That's a whole nother topic. Last but not least, just looking at the different behavioral, last but not least, just looking at the different majors that Central Baptist College offers. Okay. So if you are a student possibly looking to go to Central Baptist College, you should definitely make sure that they have the major that you're looking to major in. Okay. So they have behavioral sciences, Bible, business, admin, communication, education, fine arts, general ed, kinesiology, literature and language arts, PACE, science, social science, and then they have a list of their minors. Okay. So come back and look at this page if you are interested in Central Baptist College. Okay. So this is definitely not all Central Baptist College has to offer. Please feel free to go and just skim their website, look up, what kind of activities they have to do on campus, campus life, what kind of clubs, extracurriculars, and things that they have. I was looking on here to see if I can see it really quick. So yeah, go search for yourself. Also, set up a campus tour. Okay. So I'm hoping this has been beneficial for you. Definitely check out the rest of our videos highlighting the rest of the schools in Arkansas. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great day.